Hello, Ken. How about them Spartans? I'm doing this recording right after the game. I want to do an initial reaction. So let's get into it. But before I do, remember to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell down below. I do greatly appreciate your support. Yeah, how about that? How about that? That's a statement win right there. That's a win that sets you up for the rest of the season. That's the win that gives you confidence to go in there and throw some haymakers with Ohio State, with Penn State. This is exactly what we needed. We were tested, right? You know, we were taken to the brink, and we came out on top. Things started out rough. But, you know, we put it together. And I must say the difference in this game was the coaching. I really think that our coaches were better than Michigan's, especially coming out of halftime. I feel like we struggled a little bit offensively to get anything going, and our halftime adjustments, you know, it got the job done. I loved going up tempo. That was a great call. Michigan had a hard time adjusting to it and handling that. That's good film study. Michigan has had some trouble with that in previous games. So, yeah, I think we just I mean, I don't want to take anything away from the players either. You know, we showed toughness. We showed grit. We showed discipline. It was everything you wanted to see out of this team, and it's just proof is in the pudding. And this is the type of teams that Mel Tucker wants. This is a reflection of him, you know, and they never stopped believing. They just hung in there and stayed in it. And wow, what a game from Kenneth Walker. Okay, I'm singing the praises of the coaching because, yeah, the adjustments were great, and that is part of the reason why Kenneth Walker blew up in the second half. And just not that he started bad. Kenneth Walker had a great game start to finish, but, man, he really blew things open the second half. And that's, you know, they made some adjustments with their play calling. They realized that Michigan was going to stay in a two-deep safety look, and I think that we also realized that Michigan safeties couldn't tackle Kenneth Walker. So just hand the ball off. There were a few plays, especially late in the game, where I feel like on that second and short play where they tried that screen where nobody blocked Hutchinson. FYI, you might want to chip that guy even if it's a screen play. You at least got to touch him. But he blew that screen pass up that was supposed to go to Hayward. He blew it up. I wish we would just hand the ball off to Kenneth Walker. Michigan wasn't stopping him. It's second and short. Just hand the ball off, you know. We're just going to man up, and we're going to beat you at the point of attack. It's that simple. Yeah, we really just stayed in it. I was off by my score prediction a little bit. I said Michigan State by 3, won by 4, right? Pretty close. Pretty close. I'll take it as a win. I'm going to take that as a win. But, yeah, I you know, Kenneth Walker had a great game. Peyton Thorne, I thought, played great in the second half. First half was a little rough, especially those 2 interceptions. But I'm not even gonna say that those interceptions were a bad thing. You know, sometimes things just, you see things and the defense just plays it better. But also he was testing things deep early, and that's, you know, take some shots. Come out and play loose. You know, you're at home. Take some shots. I don't have a problem. I mean, Michigan played those passes well and got the turnovers, but, you know, Peyton Thorne came back and he kept swinging. That's what Mel Tucker teaches. Keep chopping. Yeah, I know he's got cliches, but what he's saying is true, and that's exactly what we did today. You know, you came out, you took some shots early, things weren't going your way, and you completely flipped the script in the second half because you kept chopping, you kept believing, and, you know, it worked out in the end. So a pretty good game overall. I thought the defensive line played fantastic. I was worried about their ability to stop Michigan's run game, but, man, they played great, linebackers included. I thought this might be a little bit more of a difficult matchup for them, but they really shut Michigan down in the run game, so that was fantastic. The defensive backs, what an up-and-down game, I'm going to say. Yeah, you gave up a lot of yardage to Michigan, but a lot of that's by design. Defensively, Hazelton calls bend, don't break defense. We've seen it all year. It shouldn't come as a surprise. They're going to let teams drive down into the red zone, and then they're going to tighten up, and they're going to hold you to field goals because they believe that their offense can score enough points to beat you, and that's exactly what happened. And then at the end of the game, it was the defensive backs that made the plays, especially on that interception to seal the win. Great play from a freshman corner. Are you kidding me? I know Andrell Anthony from Michigan is going to get the spotlight as a freshman, and he should. He had a great game. But great job from our corner as well, another freshman. He read it beautifully and made a great play on the ball. And that sealed the win. So, it was a little bit up and down. Safeties got burnt on some plays. We had a hard time covering those over the middle routes. But they ended up making enough plays in the end to get the win. And, sometimes that's just what you have to do. You keep working at it and keep working at it until things go your way. So, it's a great win. It's a statement win. We did what we had to do. Yeah, I think it sets us up for what's to come. I think it gives you that extra bit of confidence. It gives you that little bit more. Like, I think there was buy-in from the players already, obviously. But to welcome in your rival, number 6 team in the country, to welcome them into your home and to get hit down a little bit early and to rebound and come away with the victory, that sets you up for the rest of the games in the rest of your season. I don't know what's going to happen in those future games. I'll address those when we get there. But just based on this game right now, I think it sets you up nicely for the future. You get that little extra confidence. You get a little more buy-in from the players. Like, you know what? What we're doing here is working. And hopefully Naylor isn't out for too long. I see he had his hand all wrapped up. Hopefully that's not a long-term injury. I'm hoping for a sprain. Because he is a nice part of this offense, and we lost a little bit when he went out. But, guys stepped up to the plate, too. It's not like we can't do anything. So, overall a good game. It was a good win. We outcoached them, and what more do you want, right? It was a good game. We played well. And, Michigan played well, too, but we played better. We were tougher, just like Mel Tucker said. Mel Tucker said, we are the tougher team, and that's exactly what we showed today. So, that's all I got on this one. I want to do an instant reaction. It was just a great game, and it was great to see that this game lived up to the hype. I do videos for Michigan and Michigan State. There's a rivalry there, so that can make things a little bit weird. But I do like both teams. I'm just glad the game lived up to the hype. I love rivalry games where the game is close. I don't care if I'm watching USC, UCLA. Rivalry games are a big part of college football. They're a lot of fun, especially when they're tight like this. It was a back-and-forth game. It lived up to all the hype. It's great for both schools from a national, media perspective. They came out and both teams looked good. Honestly, I felt like, they had some areas where obviously you could play better, but just from if I'm a college or a high school kid watching this and one of these teams is recruiting me, I'm like, yeah, you know what? That atmosphere was electric. That was amazing. And to be able to go play in a situation like that sounds good to me. So, I thought it was good. That's it. That's all I got on this one. Short and sweet. So remember, all love all the time. Peace.